Hello, it's your girl Kay from the Raw Allure Art Center. Welcome back to our page. Today I'm bringing you this cute toddler bucket hat tutorial. So of course we're gonna need our yarn. This is literally, oh, not I'm ashy. This is literally my favorite yarn. It's just so soft. I really do love this yarn by Hobby Lobby. And then I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook. And then of course you will need some scissors. I do have to make the disclaimer that of course, it's not necessarily one size fits all. I really made this for my toddler. And if I'm being honest, he has a noggin on him, okay? So I did measure his head and it's 19 inches around. If you want to use that for reference, there you go. But you can always adjust where you need to. Jumping right into it, go ahead and make a magic ring. And then we're going to chain 2. This is not going to count as a stitch in this project. We're just going to chain 2 to begin each round. And then I'm going to go ahead and place 10 double crochets right into the middle of the magic ring. Alright, so after pulling that magic ring taut, we're just going to go ahead and join this together with a slip stitch right into the top of the chain 2. For round 2, we're going to go ahead and begin with the chain 2. And then we're going to be placing 2 double crochets into each space from the previous round. And you'll see me working right into that first space that's available. So again, not on top of the stitches, but into the spaces. And of course, if you want to make sure that you're on the right track, you would then have 20 double crochets all the way around in that chain 2. So go ahead and place your slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. And then we can begin round 3. We're going to chain 2. And then we're going to place 1 double crochet into the next 2 spaces. So there's 1. And then there's the next one. And in the third stitch, we're going to place 2 double crochets. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 double crochets. Working only in the spaces. We go ahead and join that together with a slip stitch in the top of our chain 2. And now for round 4, we're going to do another row of increases. This is where you can make that decision of, does my child need this size, or do I want to stay just doing 3 rows of increases, if that makes sense. But go ahead and place 1 double crochet into the next 3 spaces. So there's 1, there's 2, and the third one. And And then in our fourth space, we're gonna go ahead and place 2 double crochets. And then you will repeat that all the way until you get back to the beginning of that round. Okay, here we are. We're gonna go ahead and place a slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. And then we're going to begin our repetitive rows. So for round 5 to 14, and like I said here on the screen, it's however many rows that you want to do for the length of your hat. Just remember that we're going to have 2 rows for our brim. So I chain 2, and then we're going to place 3 double crochets into that first space. And then we're going to count 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip those 3 double crochets, and in that next space, we're just going to place 3 double crochets. So this is how we're going to get that granny square stitch look. We're just going to repeat this all the way around, skipping 3, 1, 2, 3, and in that next space, placing 3 double crochets. I'm not chaining 1 or chaining 2 in between. I'm just going directly into the next one. So go ahead and have fun with that. And I'm gonna meet you back whenever you have reached your desired length. So here we are again. I did 14 rows total. That's beginning with my magic ring all the way down. That's 14 rows. And I kept putting it on my baby's head just to see, you know, is this where I want to stop or do I want to keep going? And the 14 was good for us. So just finishing out this row, and then we will begin our brim. So for the little floppy brim, we chain 2, and then I'm gonna place 2 double crochets right here in this first space. And then I'm placing 2 double crochets into the space right in between my granny cluster, okay? So I just went right between the first and second double crochet there. Don't really think it makes any difference if you want to do it in that one or if you want to do it in the one beside it, but that is just what I do. So again, we're going to be working right into the spaces, placing 2 double crochets, and then you're also going to place 2 double crochets right into that granny stitch cluster. And I chose to go into that first space there. You're gonna do that all the way around, and that will complete the first row of the brim. And then here I am joining it with a slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. I'm chaining up 2, and then for our last row, right into that first space, I'm placing the 3 double crochets. So we're gonna do a little row of the granny square clusters, granny stitch clusters. Okay, and in every single space, we're gonna place 3 double crochets. So I skipped 2 double crochets and I'm placing 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm skipping those 2, but right in that space, I'm placing 3 double crochets. And just repeat that all the way around. All right, and then we are going to join together with the slip stitch into the top of the chain 2, and you're gonna go ahead and cut your yarn, and you can weave in your ends however you would like. Sometimes, if I'm being honest, you guys, sometimes I don't even weave in the ends. I cut it, tie a really tight knot, the end. But anyways, I did weave it for you guys just for this tutorial, so I would look professional. But honestly, you are done. And don't forget your little tail where you began your hat. It should be on the inside now. And just cut that and weave it or whatever you want to do, and you are all done. And I hope that your toddler in your life absolutely loves it. I will see you guys on the next video.